Maraming salamat, Patricia, and basketball fans sa buong Pilipinas. Mga kakampi, magandang hapon sa inyo and welcome to your PBA Sunday. Dito lang po sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Chico is here with El Decano, the Dean, Chinito Henson, at maya-maya ho makakasama natin ating courtside correspondent and reporter na sila Aaron Ataide at Erica Padilla. Pero first game, Petron Blaze Boosters versus Meralco Bolts. Chinito, yung tinatanong natin, Soul Train, nagbabalik. He missed the first 4 games of Meralco. Kaya ba niyang bumalik dito? Kaya ba niyang lumarga muli at ipakita yung dating laro ni Soul Train?
Well, it all remains to be seen kung gano'ng ka-recover din siya sa kanyang knee injury. Pero sa tingin ko, no, si Sol Mercado magpapakita rito. Sabik na siya maglaro. And of course, he wants to be able to produce and deliver the goods for Meralco. Siya ang kailangan ng Meralco. Kapag-usapan natin yung previous game ng Meralco, talo sila ng rain or shine in the third period of that game. They scored only 9 points. Naganap sila ng go-to guy. Wala silang nahanap. You know, it's just 9 points in 1 quarter. Now that Sol Mercado is able to play, he can play that role as being a go-to guy.
So abangan mo natin mamaya kung kayang ipakita ni Sol Mercado ang dating laro niya. Pero ngayon po ang mga naglalaro po sa ating unang game para ho sa Petron Blaze Boosters. You have Cabagnot, Santos, Agustin, Baclao, and you have Chris Lutz para naman po sa Meralco Bolts. You have Asi Taulava, Mark Borboran. You also have Mark Macapagal, Gabby Espinas, and of course, Chico Laniete na tinatawag daw ni Coach Ryan na Hinete. Hinete Laniete. Tingnan natin kung kaya niyang maging Hinete against dito sa depensa ni Mark Cabagnot. At nakita ko rin dito, by the way, itong si Mac Macaton. Nakapinis niya right today.
Sneakers na kakolor ng sneakers ni Sol Mercado. Pareho sila naka-lime green shoes. Hindi nga natin malaman kung si Macmac ang makakalaro dito. We've gotten the information from Coach Ryan Gregorio that he is going to try to play Sol Mercado and the likelihood is maglalaro siya dito. Pero si Macmac Cardona, sabi sa akin ni Coach Ryan Gregorio, hindi maglalaro. Pero din ang status ni Reynel Hognatan at status ni Chris Ross.
Pero syempre hindi natin malalaman maya-maya kung biglang lututin ni Coach Ryan itong mga super players ng si Mercado, si Cardona.
Iba na rin kung meron surprise element, ano?
Oo, baka magulat itong kwento ng English na hindi pinagandaan yung paglalaro ng Mercado at si Cardona. Sa meantime, Petron, sila ang una nakabuntos, lamang sila 2-0, pero na-foul doon si Gabby Espinas at may pagkakataong itabla ang score 9:52 in the first quarter.
Maganda yung adjustment na ginawa ng Meralco in that particular play. Nag-power move si Asi Taulava, but instead of going for the hole, naganap siya ng isang partner niya na magbibigay siya ng drop pass at nahanap niya si Gabby Espinas, who's been doing very well for Meralco, averaging mga 15 points a game. And he's playing close to the basket and shooting 50% from the floor. Kanya alam natin ang percentage niya, ang shot selection niya. Okay na okay, no? Malapit siya kung tumira and he's taking his shots with a lot of patience at precision.
Gabby Espinas, isa sa mga tumutulong para sa kumunan ng Meralco Bolts. Pero kanito, Petron is 3-0. Meralco is 2-2. Naghahanap ng groove. Ano ba yung mga aabangan natin dito sa dalawang kupunan na ito for them to get this needed win sa Philippine Cup?
Well, for Petron, last team standing na to, no? Although they just gave up the ball on that high-low play for Mark Agustin. Ang feeling ko, no, that they need to be able to make sure na walang easy baskets for Meralco. Dapat ay nakapayong sila dyan sa loob. Exactly what they did. They need to congest the lane para hindi makagalaw sa loob si Asi Taulava at hindi siya maka-power play at hindi siya makapagbigay ng inside pass. And that's exactly what Petron showed in that play. Petron is giving up only 79 points a game. Number 1 plus in the Petra. Yes. And lahat ng mga imperatives natin na nailista for Petron all have to do with defense. No chance for easy basket for Meralco. Congest the lane, and then they need to step on the gas and score a turnover point.
Dun sa kabilang kupunan naman, after mag-score itong si Gabby Espinas at makuha yung kalamangan 4-2, ano naman ang aabangan natin sa Meralco? For them to get a good win tonight.
Ang feeling ko, no, they need to play smart. Unang-una, dapat yung mga outside shooters nila must be on target. That will open up the inside para kay Asi Taulava. Meaning to say, Chico Laniete, sina Mark Macapagal, at ganoon din si Sol Mercado, makakalaro na siya. No? They need to be able to make sure that yung mga tira nila sa labas ay papasok. Pangalawa, they need to put a pressure on Irwin Santos, who exploded for 21 rebounds last time out. They cannot afford ang Arvid Santos to go haywire and spread his tentacles para makakuha ng napakaraming mga rebound.
Rebound ni Arvid.
At pangatlo, delay the execution ng Petron. Meaning to say, ta-pressure nila yung backcourt ng Petron. Yamong manatili yung bola nasa labas para hindi pumasok sa loob at makakuha ng mga good looks sina Arvid Santos at yung mga ibang mga big players ng Petron. So keep the ball outside, delay the execution, and then let Meralco play yung percentages.
Ano yan po mga aabangan natin sa buong game na ito. Balikan natin maya-maya yan kung masusunod nga ng dalawang kupunan ng mga kailangan nila to get the needed win tonight. I-score po natin 4 apiece. 8:26 to go in the first quarter. Meralco moving the ball outside and an outside shot by Borboran. Namintes, pero ito ang Petron, tumatakbo na! With a complete scoring with that team.
Here's the rookie with a 2-on-1, electing to score instead of to pass. Hindi na rookie yung mag-isip si Mark Agustin. Yan naman ang proud papa.
Talagang kumbaga bihasang-bihasa si Coach Lato sa laro ng anak niya. Kaya din siguro yung kumpiyansa ni Mike ay nakukumapaw. Ball to shoot para sa Bolts. Bailout foul there. Nakuha ni Mark Macapagal from Chris Lutz. Kanina si Mark Macapagal naman yung nag-foul kay Chris Lutz. Anong kahalagahan naman dito? Ito si Mark Macapagal at ito si Chris Lutz. Habang makita natin yung mapalayong layup doon ni Mark Agustin. These two guys, Mark Macapagal, Chris Lutz, anong importansya nila sa kanilang mga kupunan?
Well, for Mark Macapagal, importante yung kanyang tiro sa labas. He's a designated outside gunner and he can open up things for a big guy like Atid Olara. You know the big guy is Gabby Espino. And for Chris Lutz, ang kanyang defensive intensity. Nabanggit nga natin, Petron likes to win with defense and Chris Lutz is there to play. Kailangan ni Petron.
Pero dun sa action na yun, Arvin Santos hindi inintay yung depensa. Apat na lang 8-4. Magbabalik po ang PBA on Active after these reminders. Balik po tayo dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Alam niyo po ang larong basketball. Hindi mo magiging madali yan kung walang mahuhusay na point guard sa mga koponan. Here to tell us more about the point guards of both teams. Let me turn you over to Aaron Atayden.
Thank you, Chicky. Ang dalawang koponan natin ay parehas na kulang sa point guard position. Kaya nung kinausap ko yung dalawang head coach, halos parehas din ang kanilang sagot. Kung kinakailangan, may ibang kaya magdala ng opensa nila. Kumpara kay Coach Ryan Gregorio, yung kakapasok lang ngayon na galing ding injury, si Sol Mercado yun. At para kay Coach Ato Agustin, si Chris Lutz naman daw. Kung sabi ko sa kanilang dalawa, kung sobrang kulang talaga sila sa point guard, kaya mo naman yun, di ba, Chicky?
Naku, sana kaya kong mag-try out yan. Pero sa edad ko, hindi na kaya, Aaron. But back here to ball game. 8-6, pumuntos na agad itong si Sol Mercado, nagpaparamdam agad, nalalarga siyang muli at dalawa na lang kalamangan ng Petron. 7:20 to go in the first quarter.
At yun ang sinasabi natin, no? Yung impact ni Sol Mercado, kapapasok lang, naka-score ka agad. And not on an outside shot, no? He penetrated and he challenged the inside defense ng Petron. Siya magbibigay dito ng kumpiyansa sa mga kanyang kakampi.
At ang kasabay na pumasok ni Sol Mercado, itong si Alex Cabagnot. Fresh legs here for Petron. Nasitaw laba against Baclao. Inikutan, pinihitan kay Borboran. Pero nasupalpal. Wala pa rin. Petron one on the other side. Agustin. Dipsy do layup. Walang tinamaan. Nice save there from Arvin Santos. Yun nga lang ang bola. Balik dito sa Meralco.
At ang nagdadala ng bola ngayon for Meralco is Sol Mercado playing the point guard position.
Mahirap yan for him. Trying to get back into the game. Trying to get into the game. Just the goal of playing point guard for Meralco.
I think he's got the vision to be able to do that. Ang feeling siguro ni Sol Mercado, dali, kung una siya magtitira, no? Although ang unang attempt niya, pumasok ka agad, ito kanyang penetration. But in the last two succeeding plays, he was looking to set up his teammates.
And Alex Cabagnot didn't want to set up anyone. Sinubukan niya tumira. In and out ang kanyang tira. Dalawa pa rin ang kalamangan ng Petron. 8-6. Kalahati na hong naubos dito sa unang yugto. 11 to shoot para dito sa Bolts. Meralco kailangan ng bola. Dumaan sa gitna. At gusto talagang magparamdam ditong si Soul Train. 4 points already.
Ako ang feeling ko, no, he had to take that shot because wala na siyang ibang mapasahan eh. He tried to get the ball moving, But you know, that's the beauty of having a Sol Mercado. It's like a double-edged sword. He can put the ball in the hands of his open teammate at saka kaya din siyang mag-score.
Parang hindi nanggaling sa injury itong si Sol Mercado. Habang si Nonoy Baclao naman binawi yung layup ni Mercado kanina. Balik ang kalamangan sa Petron. 10-8. 5:23 to go here in the first quarter. Seesaw battle so far sa ating laro. Both teams trying to find that rhythm that they need to have a good lead in this game. Asi likes this matchup. Inikutan si Baclao, but good luck from Nonoy. Want to shoot! Abot ang tira ni Gabby Espinas.
Again, si Nonoy Baclao, showing that he deserves that nickname na binigay natin sa kanya, Mr. SWAT.
SWAT talaga eh. Ay, yung timing eh, no?
Oo.
Ang ganda nung fake ni Asi. But he was patient enough to wait for it at nahuli rin na yung tira ni Asi. Pero ito nahuli si Chris Latz. Second foul already for Chris Latz. Good defensive stand there from Mark Macapagal. Ballesteros balik pumasok na dito. Papalitan si Asi Taulava. Itong matchup na to kinito, Ballesteros and Baclao, who has the edge here?
I think Baclao because he's had the experience of having played in the pros before. But if si Ballesteros ang experience niya, having played with Gilas for several years, also will go a long way.
At sinabi nila dati itong si Jason Ballesteros, resident shot blocker daw ito ng Smart Gilas. Habang itong si Baclao, known shot blocker din ng collegiate days. So tingnan natin itong dalawa kung magsusupal-palan sila. At Baclao with good defense there. Borboran! Kanto ng ring ang tinamaan. Gives it to Espinas. In and out. Sorry, misses here for Menalco. Pero kapit ng bola ni Borboran. Bola mananatili sa Petron. Mark Lee comes in. Dapat si Mark Macapagal. Binabalasa talaga ng dalawang coaches yung kanilang side. Trying to look for the right combination at yun ang aalamin natin. Tama ba ang mga kombinasyon ng Meralco at ng Petron? After these reminders. Nagbabalik po ang PBA Unactive dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. 10-all po tayo, Meralco versus Petron. Pero itong Meralco nagbabalik. Itong si Sol Mercado. You mentioned about the season averages of Sol no 2010-2011.
Oh, very impressive. Diyan natin nakikita yung quality ni Sol Mercado bilang isang impact player. He not only gets the job done in terms of points, pero nakakalimutan ng rebound, nakakalimutan ng passes. At so far in this game, nakaka 4 points na si Sol Mercado. Both on penetration, sila kailangan ng Meralco. They need to be more aggressive going strong to the hole. Parang saka yung intensity na, no?
Parang walang knee-injury na pinanggalingan eh. Walang takot.
At napansin ko sa ating mga statistics dito, in the conference so far, last place ang Meralco sa steals department at sa fast break point. And those two are indications of a lack of hustle na I think si Sol Mercado makakapag-contribute in a big way.
At siguro pagbalik ni Macapagal na yung hustle play na yan ay madadagdagan pa. And it will rub off to the rest of the balls.
At saka blinding ang kanilang mga sapatos eh. I think. Fast break point.
Kung
ngayon,
madilim yung tinatahak nila yung mga sapatos ang bibigay liwanag para dito sa balls.
Silang dalawa lang may sapatos na gano'n. Yung lime green. Alam ko si Alvin Santos nagsusuot ng lime green.
Meron din, dahil favorite color daw niya yung kulay green.
Gawa ng Paris Coast.
Pero itong si Joseph Yeo nakapapasok din sa larong ito. Yun ang paborito ng tira. Tirang ninja. 12-all na po tayo. 3:17 to go in the first quarter. Nabanggit nga natin, Sol Mercado ayaw daw magpagka sa Petron. Bakit naman daw? Electrical siya, power.
So, Chigi, kanina tinatanong mo kung kumusta ba itong mga kombinasyon ng bawat kupanan. Tumingin sa labas si Sol Mercado. Not a well-advised shot. Pero part ng Petron, lilima na ang player. Check that, no? Anim na player ang nakaka-score sa kanila. So, very balanced scoring. For Meralco, only 3 players have scored. So, doon natin nakikita, mas magaganda ang mga kombinasyon na inilalagay ni Coach Otto Agustin so far sa game.
So, abangan ho natin kung yung kombinasyon na yan would eventually give a bigger lead or makakahiwalay itong Petron dito sa Meralco. But right now, itong mamang ito, the Soul Train, helping the cause of Meralco, kung kaya tayo hindi nakakalayo itong Petron. 7 to shoot for the ball. Crispinas, peke isa, peke pangalawa. Board na natin naman, but Ballesteros, tupalpal doon ni Baclao. One more try! Kung yung bited, patayin mo sa ilalim ng board. Tumama itong tira ni Jason Ballesteros.
So now, busa ng oras. At sakto kay Jason Ballesteros. But I think that's a rookie mistake. You get blocked once, you want to redeem yourself by trying to score on a putback agad, no? He should have just taken the ball out. But then, paubos na ng oras sa kanilang shot clock. Kasi
Tama
wala
ko,
naman
eh.
tinamaan na rin.
Sala sa init, sala sa lamitan.
Oo.
So, kailangan talaga itira ni Jason Ballesteros.
At doon naman pinakita ni Nonoy Baclao ang kanyang shot blocking prowess. Kayang-kaya niya. Pag nasa loob si Nonoy Baclao, mahirap na makatira yung Meralco sa inside.
Some changes here for both squads. Habang nakita itong benga ni Joseph Yo, 5 points na po siya, 15-12, tatlo kalamangan ng Petron. Nasa loob na rin si Nelbert Omolon rather, at itong si Mark Isip for Meralco. Sa kabila naman, Denok Miranda and Carlos Sharma. So, binabalasa pa rin itong si Coach Ato at si Coach Ryan ang kanilang mga pieces, but Isip there with an air ball. Omolon saves the day. Isa na lang po kalamangan dito ng Petron, 15-14. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Seesaw battle pa rin dito sa ating unang laban. Agustin slices the middle. Too much muscle in that layup. But Meralco Pinito running the floor right now kahit na malalaki yung kasabay ng Sol.
And considering that this is a team that's averaging only 2.25 points in fast breaks, Papa. Iba talaga ang dinadala dito ni Sol. I think he's brought a lot of intensity back into this team.
Kahit siya yung tumipila o nagdadala ng bola, iba yung takbo eh. Iba yung speed ng Meralco. But that time around, bad pass there for Ballesteros.
Basang-basa yun ni Denok Miranda. That's an easy takeaway at si Jason Ballesteros. A couple of mistakes now. He might be sitting down after a short while.
Mga puro error din on the side of Ballesteros. 17-16 namang ng isa itong Petron. Bakit hindi makalayo dito ang either of these two squads? Maganda naman ang pinapakita, maganda naman ang leadership ng mga players. But how come they couldn't get a good lead?
Well, ang Petron, I have a feeling that naninibago sila, no? Sa pagdating dito ni Sol Mercado, they really haven't been able to step on the gas, so to speak, because iba na ang galaw at estilo ng Meralco rito. I think Petron is still getting used to a game where Sol Mercado is playing.
So medyo na-discarreel siguro doon itong Boosters. Nagulat sila with this entry of Sol Mercado who produced 4 points immediately pagpasok niya. 34 seconds to go dito po sa ating first quarter. Lamang po ng isang Petron, 17-16. Sa mga nanonood po, tuloy po ang kampihan dito sa PBA. Mamili po kayo. Kayo po ba sa puti for the Boosters o kayo'y sa kulay orange ng Meralco Bolts? Remember, we want to hear your thoughts, so you can join us on Twitter or Facebook. At kung wala naman kayong ginagawa, bumaba kayo dito sa Cubao and join us in this beautiful game, first game po natin, and enjoy the action here live at Smart Arena. To reintroduce himself in this game.
A good thing about Sol Mercado is that atake siya ng atake, no? He's able to enter some shot spaces. Sa Audrey Chad is Smart Araneta. And here's Sol Mercado with 2 out of 2 from the line.
6 points ready for Sol Mercado. 18-17. Balik kong kalamangan ni Meralco ng 1 puntos lang. And Mark Lee giving up that foul against Joseph Yo.
Well, lots of fouls to give. For Meralco, after the second team foul, paubos na ang oras dito sa first quarter. Mark Lee is there for defensive purposes. At si Joseph Yo, meron ng 5 points.
At ito yung sinasabi natin kinito na hindi muna ibababat si Sol. Balik si Chico Laniete to give some minutes siguro for Sol to rest.
Alam mo, ang paggamit ni Coach Ryan Gregorio kay Sol Mercado is like he's playing an import.
sa dulo pinapahinga.
Oo.
Konti lang yung breathing room ni Sol. And that ends our first quarter of action. Meralco up by 1, 18-17. Both squads hindi nakakalayo. Maganda yung pinapakita nila. Makikita natin dito, Mark Agustin. Papalayong layup. One of the many players na tumutulong for Meralco. But Sol Train is back. Ayaw magpagas dito sa Petron. Joseph Yo also on the other side wants to help the cause of Petron. 18-17 po tayo at isama natin sa ating huntahan ang aming kakampi sa Active Center, si Patricia.